Hello and welcome to the Awesome TV Show with Nikhil Taneja. I'm your tip-top host Nikhil Taneja, and this week I'll be giving you a list of the top 15 streaming shows that you may not have seen in India. Did you guys know this is the 20th episode of the Awesome TV Show? Yes, I've made it so far. I'm only 5 shows away from a quarter century. Thank you so much for staying with me so far. And as a gift, I give you the first listicle of 2017. For fans of American TV, you know that the top 3 streaming sites in India for television watchers are Netflix, Amazon Prime and Hotstar. All these sites have some fantastic must-watch shows. But deep inside these platforms are some hidden gems. Shows that you may have heard of but not seen. Shows you may not have heard of nor seen, or shows that you've heard of and want to see but did not even know that they are on these platforms. What are these shows and why should you watch them? Well, that's a job for the Awesome TV man. That's an old joke, there's a callback, never mind. Let's start with Netflix. Oh my god, Netflix has such a huge repository of TV shows that if there was a zombie apocalypse outside and you were at home but had a Netflix subscription and high-speed internet, you'd probably be binge watching so many shows that you turn into a zombie. Maybe that's how the zombie apocalypse would happen in the first place, because of Netflix. Anyway, there are too many awesome Netflix shows, but here are my top 5 for different reasons. Number 1. Freaks and Geeks. If you're a fan of Judd Apatow or Paul Feig, you must know that they created a coming-of-age show about misfits in high school featuring a cast that saw the debuts of James Franco, Seth Rogen, Jason Segel and Martin Starr. One of my all-time favorite shows, right along with Studio 60 on the Sunset Strip and Friends, Freaks and Geeks is a must-watch if you're a fan of television. Number 2. The Inbetweeners. Another show about misfits set in high school? Yes, The Inbetweeners is similar in that way to Freaks and Geeks, but it is way more R-rated, way more funnier and way more British. If you're socially awkward, the show will make you laugh till you cry. And if you're not socially awkward, the show will still make you laugh till you cry. Number 3. Trapped. Scandinavian TV has some of the best noir crime dramas, and Trapped is a welcome new addition to the genre. Unlike the Rajkumar Rao film releasing soon, Trapped is an Icelandic crime drama about a murder in an isolated snow-clad town where you can't escape from. Number 4. Lovesick. Lovesick is a Brit comedy about a man who's been told he suffers from a sexually transmitted disease and now needs to find all his sexual partners and inform them. This is a show that was once called Scrotal Recall, and yet it's one of the best rom-coms you'll see on television today. Number 5. Dirk Gently's Holistic Detective Agency. Do you think 42 is the answer to everything? Do you think a towel is massively useful? Do you have any idea what I'm talking about? If you do, congratulations, you're a Douglas Adams fan. And you'd be very happy to know his cult novel Dirk Gently's Holistic Detective Agency is now a comedy series and stars Elijah Woods. And apparently, Shah Rukh Khan wants to star in this too. Next up, Hotstar. As you may or may not know, Hotstar has a pretty comprehensive HBO library, including some cult favorites like Boardwalk Empire and The Sopranos. But within the popular ones, there are some damn good shows that you must see if you haven't. Number 1. You're the Worst. What if Satan's minions had to make a rom-com? Is there a genre called the anti-rom-com? What is love in the cynical times of lust? Here's a show that answers all these questions and is the single most freshest and most adult take on love, life and everything beyond. Number 2. Ballers. Did you know that The Rock had an HBO show that's executive produced by the same guys who made Entourage and is basically an answer to the question, what if we set an Entourage kind of show in the world of American football? Well, if you didn't, Ballers is that show, and it's a baller show. Number 3. Insecure. Some of the best American shows last year were from black creators, and Insecure is right up with the best. A comedy drama from writer-star Issa Rae, Insecure is a great take on millennial confusion when it comes to love, life, and of course, friendship. Number 4. The Leftovers. There's something almost spiritual in the writing of Damon Lindelof, who was one of the co-showrunners of one of the greatest shows of all time, Lost. And The Leftovers is a drama about spirit. What happens when 2% of the population of the earth disappears? That's the question the show tries to answer, and it's a must-watch. Number 5. High Maintenance. The show is about a weed dealer, but the fact is that the show is about everything but weed. In fact, this is a show about life shown through the lives of the people the weed dealer encounters. High Maintenance is a fantastic slice of life of the world of today and is a must-watch. Finally, there's Amazon Prime Video with a TV library full of classics that you cannot stop watching, like Seinfeld, Mad Men and The Good Wife. The only problem? It doesn't have an index, so you have to dig really deep to see its entire library. For example, did you know that a show that I've executive produced at Y Films called Bang Baja Bharat is also on this? No, that's brand new information for you. Anyway, here are my top 5 shows. Number 1, Roadies. No, not the show about two bald men taking vengeance for having gone bald. Roadies is in fact a happy indie Cameron Crowe show about a bunch of music roadies traveling with a rock band. Who is Cameron Crowe, you ask? Heard of Jerry Maguire? Almost Famous? Fast Times at Ridgemont High? Say anything? No? Okay, then you must watch this show to find out who he is. Number 2, The Path. Yeah, bitch. That's a Breaking Bad phase and not the way I talk. Aaron Paul's back on TV and he's breaking God this time. Well, not exactly God, but he's trying to break out of a religious cult that's eerily close to Scientology. Number 3, Fear the Walking Dead. Fear the Walking Dead is a spin-off of The Walking Dead and had a first season even scarier than its original. Because when you see a zombie apocalypse unfolding in real time, it's freaky AF. Number 4, Red Oaks. Out of all the Amazon originals, it's troubling to me that Red Oaks is the one that's got so little love. It's a genuinely well done coming of age series set in the 1980s that had some of the best coming of age films of our times. An awkward throwback to the awkward teens. Do watch Red Oaks. Number 5, Hap and Leonard. James Purefoy from The Following and Michael K. Williams, who you definitely know from The Wire, Boardwalk Empire and The Night Of, team up in this buddy criminal noir thriller set in southern USA in the 1980s. You'll love it. Also, one of my favorite current TV dramas, This Is Us, comes to an end of its first season on Star World Premiere and Hotstar. And Marvel's fourth Defender, Iron Fist, also has his Netflix series coming out this week. Watch out for both. I have a feeling both will be nothing short of legendary. Until then, तुम्हें This Is Us की कसम, share this video. तुम्हें Defenders की कसम, Iron Fist की कसम, तुम्हें Marvel की कसम, share this video. If you love listicles just as much as I do, then like and subscribe to the Film Companion Reviews channel here. Check out my previous episodes and recommendations here. Do not forget to comment on this video below. And of course, follow me on all social media handles on Taneja Main Hoon because Taneja Main Hoon mark idhar hai.